Welcome back this morning. This weekend, we've been following the tragic news out of New York of 2 police officers who were murdered over the weekend. And Frank Matthews leads the local group, the Outcast Voters League, and we thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jenny.
Now, you are, last night, you chose to honor those fallen officers with the candlelight vigil here in Birmingham. How did that go?
It went quite well. We had over 20-something people, and we was glad to have the former chief of police to be with us because we didn't expect any law enforcement, police officers. So we was thrilled by that because initially, when you deal with Frank Matthews, because I'm so accustomed to protesting some instances of police here as well as for national circumstances, but it was so great to have us all on one mind and one page as we began the Christmas season. That's why we chose to do it at 12 last night, because this is the beginning of Christmas week, and we're hoping for some good joy, and the kind of instances that happen there in New York won't be again.
Absolutely. In the time of peace, you're wanting to make peace, it sounds like.
Absolutely. This is the best time. People think about peace. The worst criminal think about Christmas gifts. Matter of fact, some people in the gangs are robbed to get Christmas gifts. So, and that sounds crazy, but it's a time of giving and sharing in a lot of people's mind, and that's what we need to try to touch going forward.
And on that note, your group has been on a quest as of late to help stop the violence, and recently you were in Ohio where a young child was killed. Tell us about how you feel like your efforts will help in situations like this.
Well, absolutely. My thing is not against NRA and the right to tote guns, but we want to deal with eliminating guns in America. Hopefully that we move to 22nd and 23rd century as a gunless culture, and I believe beginning with the minds and the hearts of our children. It's so ironic. I wanted to leave a police car last night, and I went through 5 different shopping areas to find a police car. Couldn't find it. So that's not because of Christmas, but kids don't even want to be police no more to a great degree. So we got to change the whole culture of what's going on, and we want to start with handguns.
Well, what's
toy
next?
Guns, sorry, toy guns.
Sure, I understand. What's next for the Outcast Voters League at this point?
Well, 2 things. One, we will be sitting outside of the headquarters of the police department downtown, beginning at 12 Christmas Eve and ending at 2:45, and that's the time that the police officers in New York were killed. And then we go from there to Montgomery with a toy gun smashing at the Capitol, and then on to Tallahassee, Florida, and tentatively we have Mayor's Rice's mother to be with us in Tallahassee, Florida, as we smash guns there. But we really want to say to America, want to say to those that want to tie themselves to the kind of violence that happened, the murder, the ambush that happened in New York, and say that, yeah, I can't breathe, but we also want to say, I'm a police doing my job, don't shoot me.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you guys and what you do every day. Frank Matthews, thank you so much for being here with us today to tell us a little bit more about it. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jamie, for having us, and please bring some kind of memento by the police department as we sit out there to say you appreciate all police in America.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.